So this is me. Oh my gosh, you have such a nice voice. I love your song. Whatever, whatever, whatever. Are you playing it for her? So he said, no man, it's Kranium. So I said, oh, okay. And then he said, is Kranium sing this song for me personally? He said it to me personally. Yeah, listen. He said it to me personally so I can play it for you. But this was just a guy who tried to use your song. Nobody has to know that me and you and Ting to try to talk to me. But I will say it was adorable. It was funny as hell because again it's a whole heap of traffic and he just did not care. But that's when I went home and I look and I look and I look and I found you and I said, amazing voice, crazy lyrics, love it. Right? So I want to talk about the transition because I know as much Caribbean, all of we grew up in church, right? You're from the Caribbean, you grew up in church. And I know that's where you started. So let's talk about the transition from growing up in church to not just singing reggae or any type of music. You went raw. How was that transition? How was your family when you released that first raw song?
First of all, let me start with my intro. You look good first and foremost. I like your shot ear, I like your smile, I like how your thing put together. Background, I like the tree in the background, everything look proper. Secondly, yeah, I grew up in church and I was a very active person in church, meaning I was like a choir. My grandmother is like very spiritual and things like that, you know what I mean? So
right.
If you see me, I stop a little bit my hat in here, like me I dead. Understand? Yeah, my hat. So the brain will take time, it will work very slow at a very slow pace, so see with me. But yeah, so started off in church and then after that, that's where you develop the whole vibe of not being too shy. That's right. What I mean, because congregation and all that. So I get it confident from then. And then when I came to America, I was more exposed to more things. It was like open. I can do what I want to know. Go party, have friends, have girlfriends, and just start the while. And then after I start the while, I just wanted to take on certain things where relationship is concerned, because I feel like a lot of people lie in a relationship and feel like say some people paint the perfect picture to the world like the relationship is the most right. I just want if you know say man a dog shit and some woman can be dog shit too. You get where I come from? So that's what I do want to paint in the picture of just making music. So basically just make music. The transition became the transition for me became very important to highlight the good and the bad in a relationship. Because I could sing a song like no other, you treat me like no other, then me can tell her, say, listen, she asking out her front is somebody else, or him, or do something else. And it's okay to like deal with these things because it happen on a daily basis. So that's basically where my thing come from. Very raw and very blunt. Yeah.
But is it Kranium because you say I just want to tell you seriousness or realness about relationship, or is it because you were in love and heartbroken and then you just say let me turn to gallus, let me just
because I don't consider myself a gallus. That's the craziest thing. I don't consider myself a gallus. I consider myself a dope artist who say things that everybody listen. Yeah,
I want to say, but don't say.
I don't try to make, for example, like people say, yo, Kranium music is very sexual. Is it sexual? Yes, in a sense. But I feel like I am more of a relationship Dr. Pin type of guy who just like, may I tell you what it is? You know what I mean? It's not every when you listen to a Kranium song, what do you hear mostly? You hear, may I tell you how sexy you are?
Right.
May I tell you how I can't wait for get you wish for more to get you, right? But then me I gonna tell you things like, no worry if your man want to know, or don't worry if somebody else want to know. And no worry if you have a man, me do it for you because I want if I said me is the person who I go provide those services for you. You get where I come from?
Right. Okay, well with that, let's go into girl policy, right? I listened to that song. First of all, it's too short. It's like you came on saying, let me say what I have to say and be out. What were you going through at that time? Is it something that's close to you, or you heard a story, or you know, right? It's definitely relatable. But what you personally was going through at that time, what was the inspiration behind that song?
Honestly, just want you know, say the way a video look now, it come like some people life. It's very blurry. You know, I can't really see that good. But yeah, he's coming back now. He's coming back. You see me? It's target.
Yeah, I think it's gonna go in and out because I'm like, where I am. You've been to Trinidad, of course. There's Port of Spain.
I've been in Trinidad, but I've never been to Trinidad.
Oh.
Never in my life.
Okay.
I've been in there, but I've never been to the country.
Oh wow. Okay, we need to get you down here. So
yeah.
It's like a serpent, and it's like Port of Spain, and then I'm like 2 hours away from Port of Spain, close to Venezuela, behind God back, they call it. So deep country, real country.
Okay.
So internet down here is not the best as Port of Spain.
All right, cool. What was the question again? So we can answer it. Like, as I remember, I'm drinking, by the way. So.
No, I was asking you about girl policy, the inspiration.
Okay, yeah. So why the song is so short? I personally feel like I create this great music, and sometimes it goes over people's head. Because I think I'm very musical. I feel like I honestly start believing I'm weird at my time. For some weird reason, I really feel like I'm start believe that because of when I listen to my music compared to some people other music, I just feel like I am good at what I do, and I'm very maybe to point now when I start accept say I am very good. Me used to doubt it because me used to be like, yo, why now really? Oh, it's supposed to. Then realize say, yo, listen, you are good the way it is, and sometimes you go over people's head. So I start dumb it down. I start dumb it the fuck down so that sorry if I could curse.
But go ahead. If that's your
okay, no, I want to respect the things fine. So I dumb it down. I dumb it down enough where it's enough and then keep it moving rather than because if I continue going, I go become so musical that it goes over people's head because I am that musical. You get where I come from? So now the reason why it's so short is because it's very. I dumb it down. Just like when you listen in short. But if you go that level, it's one verse, a second hook, a second verse, and the hook comes right back, and then the first verse repeats itself. So I'm just dumbing it down. So that's basically where it comes from. I just realized that I had a hit on my hand, and I realized that this record is gonna go places. I never take it seriously. It was one of them records that is vice, but I know the argument of the record was gonna come out the way it is gonna come out. So I just kept it short and spicy. So I always make it go over them head, so it off again and head. So now I realize, and it become better because after I shortened the record, I realized that people start rewind it over and over.
Yes.
You know where I'm coming from? So by the time you don't listen to the song 3 times, it's stuck in the back of your brain. You know, see?
Yes.
And that's what it is.
Well, I'll say the first time because, as you know, and don't hesitate to say it, your melody definitely is out of this world.
Yeah.
So from the first time I heard this song, I started to hum the melody, and then I tuned in to the lyrics. I was like, shit, that's what he said.
Because that's what I focused at first.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I've seen it. I've seen you. I was on your live when I saw you creating a song. So I see what you do.
Yeah.
And under this song, there's a lot of back and forth in the conversation. Now I know that an artist, which you shouldn't, typically don't go through the comments, Google itself. You shouldn't do that, right? And under there, they have where it says it's okay for a man to be a girlist. Just let his wife know, I guess, and then let his side chick know, or the policy, let them know this is what it is. You can't call me at this time. You can't step up to my woman when we're out. You can't do this, you can't do that. And then there are arguments where women say, what he trying to say is, be the wife. Don't be no mistress. Don't be no side chick. But what exactly were you trying to say in this song?
That's not even close to what I was saying. The truth, the honest truth is, there is people out here that act as if their relationship is so perfect.
Right.
And you have wifeys. Don't know the difference between wifey and a wife. It's too big. It's a big difference. A wife is somebody, to me personally, somebody that you like a lot. And you par with she and you give her full attention.
Right.
A wife is somebody who you give full attention and dedication and comfort and mental stability. You protect that woman as much as possible as you can. Even though you know you have pussy all the road, you still make sure say you try to protect your wife as much as possible. Because we all are dog shit on this earth. I hate when people act like say all of we have a bad side. All of we are drunk. Every last
Of
one.
course. Of course.
It's just that some people can deal with the certain level of drunkery that you are. That's what it is. Some people cannot tolerate it, but some people can. So some people say, oh, you break up with somebody and then you'll be like, oh, I will never talk to my ex, him is a dog shit and him is a germs, right? But you pick up an ex man that was somebody else, her ex that was a drunk and a germs to she. But you and that person match good enough because only can balance each other out with whatever fuckery una do. Each other can take that pressure off the level of bullshit when you keep up. You understand where I come from? So girl policy basically I say, don't get it messed up. Don't violate. Not because you are get them thing, yeah. You know what I mean? We have this thing going on. Don't violate. Don't pass the place. Make me and my woman go through our daily problem them, like normal problem them, and if we're not supposed to work, it don't work. But never you come in a man life and feel like you can tell a man when to leave the person is with per se. It's just that's what the argument basically boils down to. Because some of the time enough we are with somebody that we don't want to be with. The person who we really want to be with is out there somewhere. And the person that you really want to be with is this person you have on the side. Sometimes that's what it is. The person that's on the side is the person you really want to be with. But you just don't get that big push to step out of the situation yet because you are wait until the right point to move. And especially a woman more plan out things. A woman will leave you mentally 6 months before she left you 100%. You get where I come from? So it's
yes, that's true.
Yeah, so sometimes we're in a relationship that we don't want to be in and you are provoked the situation that turned me off from you now because I say, okay, this is the type of person it is and I can't deal with that. So you need to keep your ass quiet. You get where I come from? So that's what it is.
Right. So let's go back to wifey and wife, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have been single-ish for a long time. Mm-hmm. And one of the things I'm sure lots of people here wants to know is if you believe in marriage and if you think you will get married one day. Settle down.
Yes.
Oh.
1,000%.
Okay.
Because it's just that it just has to happen in the right time. Listen, some relationship prepare you for the person supposed to be with you. You're in a relationship right now.